Siz
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Recai. I am working as colleagues in Kocatur Consulting company. Now I would like to show you module 2. It has some units, and let me show you our presentation. And then at the end of the presentation, I would like to show you learning applications. Let's start. Smart governance. Yes, please.
sunum ilerlemedi hocam.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Recai. I am working at Kocatur Consulting as a colleague. Now I would like to show you module 2 and its units. At the end of the presentation, I want to show you learning apps. Now we can start our presentation. Yes. Content of the module, it has 4 units. You can see on the screen. Unit 1, conceptual background of smart governance. Unit 2, e-government. Unit 3, smart city governance. Unit 4, good practices of smart governance. Yes. Annotation and purposes of the module. It has 2 purposes. The module is focusing on smart governance as the most complete enterprise governance management product for decision-making ecosystems. The main goal of the module is to form, improve knowledge, skills, and professionals' competences in the field of smart governance. Expected learning outcomes of the module. First one is knowledge, skills, and competence. Knowledge is to learn the theoretical information on how smart governance using information and communication technologies, and to understand concept of e-government, smart governance, and its trends. To know the smart governance elements, steps for smart governance, and successful implementations. Skills to develop participatory mission to steer management, to understand own information needs, to apply the knowledge on how to be a part of smart governance in public administration processes, such as analysis, planning, implementation, and policy making. And the competences, competences for defining learners' own information needs for developing e-government services, and also participating in decision-making processes. Forms and methods of work. Learning during this module will be achieved through presentations by experts as well as through gamified tools. The theoretical modules, it has 3, seek to provide participants with the basis needed for vulnerability and adaptation assessment, thereby enabling them to understand the appropriate frameworks, methods, and tools. Module 4 contains some of the case studies which demonstrate how to apply the various concepts, methods, and tools presented in the previous modules. These are problem-based learning, explore the issues, state what is known individual students, brainstorming and exchange information and knowledge, define an issues, develop solution to problems, presentation groups, discussion and evaluation. Assessment and evaluation. There will be several assessment and evaluation criteria, such as a questionnaire, a practical exercise, interactive exercise, reflective log. Unit 1, conceptual background of smart governance. It has smart information and communication technologies are finding their ways into public administration, and numerous smart government efforts are making to start of a new digitalization wave in the public sector. Despite being in the early stage of development, these initiatives promise a new model for the provision of public services, smart government, because past technical innovations in the public sector didn't reach their full potential. It is crucial to know the difficulties if one is to successfully address them. And also, IGI Global identifies smart governance in 4 aspects. These are concerns the efficiency of public services of a smart city and their improvement through innovation without forgetting the democratic inclusiveness of its residents. The second one is the process of governance based on using ICT tools and the internet to provide information and public services, on communication and collaboration between government and citizens, and on the principles of the good governance. The third one is smart governance is about the use of technology and innovation of facilitating and supporting enhanced decision making and planning. It is associated with improving the democratic processes and transforming the ways that public services are delivered. The last one is the process of governance based on using ICT tools and the internet to provide information and public services, on communication and collaboration between the government and citizens, on the principles of the good governance. Conceptual background of smart governance competence. The main competence of smart governance are governmental organization, citizen participation, use of technology. Yes, governmental organization, this term entails a whole range of sub-phases such as motivation, vision, and strategic attitudes, decision-making, process coordination, and the roles and responsibilities, as well as the provision of the financial, regulative, technological means, and human resources, knowledge management and organization, culture, etc. The citizen participation is citizens can offer useful and helpful suggestions for government agencies to arrive at better informed policy decisions. Relevant competence are the degree to which these forms of citizens' participation in urban governance are interactive. The second one, the representativeness of the participating population. Third one is motivates for citizens to participate. Use of technology, mapping how digital technologies are applied in participatory governance processes, aiming at sustainable urban development, identifying the types of the technologies used and the aims they are applied for, as well as their limitations. Smart governance can leverage modern technologies such as Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and blockchain for numerous applications. Yes, the main characteristic of smart governance are transparency, negotiability, and participation. Transparency, negotiability, collaboration, participation. There are also some requirements of smart governance should have simple, moral, accountable, responsive, transparent. These are, yes, e-government is a technology production and also a practical application apart from a bureaucratic government approach regarding this process. With the use of e-government, the use of time becomes more flexible and the narrowing effect of space is overcome and global management is achieved. E-government is defined as government institutions' ability to transform relations with citizens, businesses, and other branches through information technologies, such as wide area networks, internet, and mobile computing. These technologies can serve a variety of purposes, such as better delivery of government services to citizens, improved interactions with business and industry, citizens' empowerment through access to information or more effective government management. The resulting benefits may be less corruption, increased transparency, greater convenience, increased revenue, and or cost reduction. Yes, e-government. Unit 2, e-government involves the automation or computerization of existing paper-based procedures that will be required new ways of discussing and deciding on new leadership styles, strategies, commerce, listening to citizens. E-government supports the use of ICT in public administrations in order to improve the newly offered services, to develop the competences of the employees and increase the democratic process and welfare accompanied by a change in organization. E-government aims to increase government access and delivery of services that benefit citizens. More importantly, it aims to strengthen the government's drive for effective governance and help increase this transparency and better manage the country's social and economic resources for development. The key to e-government is the establishment of a long-term organization-wide strategy to continually improve operations in terms of citizens' fulfillment. It meets their needs by transforming internal operations such as personnel, technology, processes, and workflow management. And also, e-government ensures efficient and fast delivery of goods and services to citizens, businesses, governments, employees, and agents. E-government means simplifying procedures and streamlining the approval process. It means facilitating interagency coordination and cooperation to enable government employees and agents to make appropriate and timely decisions. Yes, Unit 2 e-government has 5 stages, and stage 1 is emerging with core web assist. Stage 2 has developing with interactive web. Stage 3 completing the web process interactively. The stage 4 is interactive and transformative web. The last stage is 5 smart city governance. Yes, e-government provides benefits for citizens, businesses, and governments. These are citizens. The first one is citizens, government services, 724 hours, economical and convenient service without the physical need for an office, fast and efficient services. The transparency, equality, and convenience are some of these benefits. Business is reducing startup time, helping to run e-commerce and e-commerce online business, better compliance with government rules and regulations, more convenient and transparent way of doing business with government, transportation of goods through online tracking, better control and monetary transactions, benefits such as avoiding corruption by doing online. For example, e-banking and e-payment are some of the benefits that e-government provides to businesses. Government better and up-to-date information is provided as a result of better policy making, regulatory and development functions, and rapid acquisition, storage and retrieval of data leads to better decision making. Yes, Unit 3, Smart City Governance. This is today the concept of the governance is used to express the multi-actor management approach based on participation and partnership in public administration. With the principle of governance, it will be ensured that all parties that will be affected by the decision are included in the decisions that concern the public, thus enabling non-governmental organization as well as central and local governments to have a say in matters that concern them. Governance refers to both formal and informal processes and institutions that direct and constrain the joint activities of a group. Government is its subset that acts with authority and creates formal obligations. Governance in this context need not necessarily be driven by governments. Private companies, associations, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and associations of NGOs operate mostly together with government bodies and sometimes with government authority established governance. Yes, in the Unit 3, UNESCO defines e-government as the use of ICTs. E-governance includes and broader concept than e-government. Step by step, I want to explain it. The use of ICT by the public sector to improve information and services delivery, encouraging citizen participation in decision making and more responsible, transparent, and effective government. E-governance includes new leadership style, new ways of discussing policy and investment, new ways of accessing education, new ways of listening to citizens, and new ways of organizing and delivering information and services. And also, e-governance is generally considered a broader concept than e-government due to the possibility of the citizens changing their relations with governments and other countries. E-governance can introduce new concepts of citizenship, both in terms of citizens' needs and responsibilities. And also, its aim is to involve, activate and empower the citizen. E-democracy is built on e-governance and focuses on the effectiveness and innovation of ICTs with higher democratic motivation and intent. And in Unit 3, the concept of electronic governance chosen by the Council of Europe covers the use of electronic technologies in 3 areas of public action. These are the relations between public authorities and civil society, and the functioning of public authorities at all stages of democratic process, electronic democracy, and the provision of electronic public services. Smart governance element, it has 4 elements, and the first one is political stage and perspective. The second one is participatory decision making, and public and social services, and transparent governance. Yes, when smart city governance in conceptualized in the light of extensive literature, four types emerge. The first one is the first type is intelligent governance conceptualization processes what is needed to transform government structures and processes. In this conceptualization, smart governance simplifies smart city governance and is about making viable, correct policies and choices within these existing structures and implementing them effectively and efficiently. The second one is innovative decision-making processes and implementation of these decisions in the conceptualization of smart governance. Decision-making processes and the process by which decisions are implemented is intelligent governance. And the third level is in the intelligent governance. Conceptualization is about creating an intelligent management. Smart government is a new form, is e-governance to use advanced information technologies integrated with the physical infrastructure, processes, institutions to better service citizens and communities. The last one is, it is emphasized that the fourth and most transformative level of the conceptualization is intelligent governance, which is about reorganizing the position of government within the urban system. Smart management operations come most important in helping cooperation between departments and communities and making services citizen-oriented and promoting economic growth. Yes. Unit 3, Smart City Governance, four perspective of management of smart cities. These are smart governance perspective, smart city government, smart decision making, smart administration, smart collaboration. Conversion level, low, medium, high, and highly. Focus, good administration and good policy, innovative decision making, innovative administrations, innovative governance. Yes. Unit 4, good practices of smart governance. Yes. Civic ledger, government to citizens, smart transactions. What are these? These are smart government transactions open the door for transparent and secure method to provide citizens with public services in cities. And it simplifies the access for engagement between local authorities and citizens on issues regarding taxes, license, and documentation by providing a digital, transparent, and personalized experience using blockchain, smart contracts, smart communication, data encryption, and other technologies advancements for the government. Australian startup Civic Ledger leveraged blockchain technology and smart contracts to create digital marketplace for citizens to self-serve and manage government-granted entitlement like permits, license, and vouchers, as well as streamlined operation of patent registration and distributed exchange platforms. Yes, civic engagement platform. Yes, civic engagement platforms allow for sharing ideas and suggestions between citizens and the government regarding upcoming and potential projects in cities. Digital communication methods help authorities reach a wider, more diverse group of smart citizens. German startup Sivorosi develops a platform for civic engagement which connects local governments with their citizens to make collaborative decisions. Software features include city-led decisions, discussions, debates, real-time tracking, identifying their most effective members, crowdsourcing ideas, and enables multi-level administration. Addressing citizens' grievances using smartphone applications, citizens now have the opportunity to report public service issues while providing evidence in the form of photos or other media files. These applications activate the device's GPS location for efficient routing of the required stuff and management of the reported issues in one platform. The USA-based startup PromptGo provides cloud-based civic assistance software to report issues using a mobile application, social media agent, or through short messaging services. And also, grievances are visualized on a map for both citizens as well as for operators. They make use of artificial intelligence to manage the most commonly reported non-emergency requests. It can detect duplicate incidents and automatically prioritize requests based on various factors such as the location, the scope of grievance, and availability of staff. Yes, the fourth one, online voting system. Shifting to online voting platforms allows for expanding the voter base while getting citizens more involved in decision-making processes regarding any new policies. Web and mobile voting applications provide intuitive interfaces with projects, descriptions, details, and instructions. Such a voting mechanism can increase voter turnout as citizens can cast votes from the convenience of their home or office. Russian startup Polis developed a voting system based on blockchain technology which significantly cuts the chance of manipulating the results for any vote. Their solution enables identification through SMS and smart cards for the integration with a silence website or application. The system also ensures that all votes are cast anonymously to ensure voter privacy. Yes, the fifth one, Internet of Technology for City Infrastructure Management. Modern smart cities have several data sources such as tickets, sales of public transport system, text data, police reports, and sensors on roads and buildings which are continuously collected for further analysis. Internet of Things city infrastructure platforms work to reveal patterns of interaction between citizens and infrastructure for further smart management, for example, in handling leisure-used city spaces or by creating traffic management or energy consumption policies. And the USA-based startup Stream develops an Internet of Technology, Internet of Things platform which transforms raw data from smart city sensors and controls into real-time streaming API. Their solution utilizes edge computing with the store then analyze architecture to ensure high speeds and improved efficiency in data management for making important decisions regarding to city. Yes, you can see here the resources about the titles and the articles. You can read it. Our partnerships, and on the slide you can see our partnership, and you can have contact in the details, emails, and phone number. Also, email address, you can reach us. I want to talk about our learning applications. You can also visit our project website and social media accounts. You can follow them for updated information about the project results. And here is the learning apps. It has 4 units, and the first one is the term of smart governance. It has multiple choice question. The second one is e-government, unit 2, closed test. And the third unit, smart city governance, it has a matching matrix. Now we will check it, practice it. The last one, the third one is good practices, smart governance. It has group puzzles. We can check some of them. Yes, here is the task. Find the right answer for the questions about the term of smart governance. Yes, there are some explanation here, and you will choose the right answer. We can click on one of them, the main contents, and you can check the solution. You can check the answer. Yes, this is the wrong answer, and the system shows you the right answer at the end of the when you finish the questions. The next question, you will fill in the blanks. You will fill in the blanks and choose the sentences, the right answer, and fill in the blanks and check solutions. And we can check it. Yes, this is the right answer. When you have right answer, it will be green. And the question is which one is not one of the main characteristics of smart governance. Let's choose moral. Maybe yes. Check the solutions. Yes. Yes. The right answer is moral. Yes, we can finish the quiz and check the results. In Unit 2. Yes, the task is complete the sentences using the words from the drop-down list. We will choose the words from the list. We can check. We can do some examples. Yes, we can choose the technologies, and the second answer government services, informations. Also technologies, we choose transforms. Yes, transform, we choose it. We can check the answers, the right answers. Yes, they're wrong. Then we can change one. We can change one. Yes, when you have right answer, it will be green. In the wrong answers, it will be red. And the other app is task match correct words with the 4 smart city governance perspective. We will match the title in the right columns. Randomly we can fill in the columns and check the results. Yes, the green one is the right answer and the others is the wrong answer. At the end of the matching, you will see the right results. Which one is true or wrong. And good practices. Yes, there are some puzzle pieces here, And on the top, you will see the smart transactions and civic engagement platform and city infrastructure management and online voting system. The task is match those items to one or four good example smart governance. First, you will choose civic for example, online voting system. Yes, we can click it. And then we will choose which one is related to our online voting system. Which one is, yes. And we can choose the second one also. Online voting system, we can choose the second one. Yes, allowing to sharing ideas and suggestions between citizens and government does not belong to a category. The system warn us, tell us. Try again. If we click the wrong puzzle pieces. There is no puzzle pieces here. We can choose another smart transaction civic ledger, and then we can choose the puzzle pieces. Yes, click one of them. Yes, the system explains the details because it is not related to this category. Yes, for more details, you can visit our project website, and you can follow the social media accounts. And these are our presentation for module 2. It was smart governance. Thank you very much for listening to us.